Hi, friends. Let's see what messages your spirit guides have for you tonight. Ugh, I say this every time, but I really feel like even if one day goes by, it feels like forever, and I miss you guys so much. Oh my god, we have the Nine of Pentacles. I love this deck, it's so beautiful. But it looks like you guys are just going to be so fulfilled and like happy, and they're just very in this space of gratitude. Oh my god. Four of Cups in reverse, and I feel like you're finally going to start seeing the blessings that maybe you were unable to see before because you were focused on the wrong thing. It's kind of like you're having a shift in perspective, and it's going to allow you to release these burdens and let go of these, not responsibilities, but it's like other people's responsibilities that you're carrying on. Like, you're not going to have to do things alone. You're 5-5, you're going to have support. So yeah, this is a change that's coming. Knight of Pentacles. I love this for you guys. Let me finish getting the spread and then we'll get into the full message. Moon. Okay. All right, friends. So like I was saying, I really say like you guys are going to be coming into like abundance. For some of you guys, it might be financial luxury. For others of you guys, it could be like an abundance, especially in your relationships, or some sort of like financial balance or prosperous balance that you're reaching in your mindset, especially when it comes to finances or just poverty consciousness. From some of you guys, you finally feel like you're seeing like the clouds part and the sun come out after a cloudy day, or in after the rain. And like I said, you guys are definitely going to be starting to see the blessings. It's kind of like it's going to be illuminated, whereas before you were like unable to see what was being offered to you and all the good things. It's like now you're going to be able to focus on that, and like there's specifically going to be a light like on something you didn't see before. I feel like this was hidden from you for a reason, because you weren't ready, or it just wasn't the right time. Maybe because you were focused on other people, or you were focused on carrying their burdens, or it's kind of like you were stuck in some sort of like mind game. You were stuck, taking care of other people, focusing, on things that were like that were beyond you, that were bigger than you, that really weren't truly your business, and it kind of put you like in a freeze, where you were trying to do something like to kind of 233 to like reach a sort of acceptance from somebody, or get validation, or you just felt obligated to do something for others, or just something that wasn't fully focusing on you, and it was putting you in a position where your abundance was suffering, where your blessings, finances were suffering. But that's all coming to an end, because it is time for you to reap those blessings, especially if you guys have been like working hard toward a goal, or now is that time to start like seeing that productivity increase. And like I said, there's definitely going to be like, something's coming out of the shadows. Like for some of you guys, I think your intuition could be heightened, or just things being illuminated, especially like in terms of faith and spirituality. Like you guys are going to be pouring into yourselves, into your relationship with faith, and I think you're going to see the world in a different light, and it's kind of like the path is going to be opening and clearing for you guys. I don't know, but I just like, again, I feel like there's gonna be like this huge illumination, like it's like a light, like just this glow, this light. I don't know how else to explain it, but especially for those of you guys who like, have been patient, or you've been being patient, 3-4-5. So it's like coming, in divine timing. It's coming, things are happening as they're supposed to, if that makes sense. Like things are happening according, to what the divine has set up, right? But you guys are going to start to see like the payoff of your hard work. You're going to start to see your manifestations come in. I will say though, for 11, that this is kind of like, you've worked hard, you've been really patient, and it's kind of like reaping the fruit of your labor, but understanding that like this comes after a long period of waiting, because some things take time to grow. And finally, I really say that you guys have been, but also you're going to be in a position, or just the kind of person, I feel like this is like an aura and ambiance about you guys, where it's like there's this confidence, this standing on business and defending, yourself, and like standing up for yourself. And it's like you know, you're not doing things by the book or how you're expected to, but it's kind of like you're carving out your own path, and that's going to bring you a different kind of peace, a different kind of balance that I feel like will inspire other people. Anyway, some signs for you guys could be like Alice in Wonderland, rabbits, theater, Broadway, dragons, lightning. Okay, this was so fun. Anyway, I love you guys. Yeah.